What is going on, everyone? Post-Off here, and welcome back to another commentary. Now, this was gonna be 10 lies that your parents tell you. Now, someone suggested this in the last video, I believe the 10 lies in high school, or the middle school one. One of you guys suggested it, and I'm like, you know what, that's not that bad, I'm gonna do it. And I think I might keep going on with like these top 10 or 5 or whatever of, you know, any topics. So if you guys got any, I already got another video called, like top 10 myths that are actually fake. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be uploading that one as well. But if you guys have any other commentary topics, make sure to comment that down below in any of my videos, because you know I'm really bad with thinking of commentary topics, so you guys can help me. So let's jump straight into it. First one. Now these are sort of gonna be mixed up with like little kids and just whatever, but no, I don't think you're getting a shot at the doctors today. Now, I mean, I wouldn't really say this is the parents' fault, but that is true, because every time I'd go to the doctors, I'd always mostly get a shot, you know, when you're like around the age of 6 or like 8 maybe. I think you get shots up to like you're 12, and I haven't gotten a shot in I don't know how long, like years, but yeah, so that one, when you're a kid though, that is a lie though, like, or sometimes they know and they say that just so you don't panic, but I mean, I'm still gonna like panic when I figure it out, but you know, still. The next one is your mom and I are going to bed. Now this one is used to get you to go to bed. You know, usually they, you know, your parents say this like, oh, we're gonna go to bed now, and they actually don't go to bed. It's just, you know, so you go to sleep. And this happens to me sometimes a little bit, you know, when I was smaller. But I mean, my parents just, I don't know, they watch TV a lot, but I mean, it's just, they do use this one a lot, you know, to try to get you to go to bed if you're not going to bed or whatever. Like, oh, everyone else is going to sleep, and yeah, so you should go to sleep too. So I don't know about you guys, but that happened to me a little bit too. Another one is, this one's really common. Oh honey, this tastes delicious. Your parents always try to get you to try new stuff, but sometimes I don't want to try new stuff, and they say it tastes good because, you know, there's different tastes. When you're a kid, all you want is like sweet stuff, and you know, it's not like kids can like taste wine and think it's, you know, they can't like taste the same you know, foods and stuff that adults eat when you're like 8, because it's not, you don't have the same developed taste for certain things, you know. So they try to get you to you know, taste stuff by lying to you, and it doesn't work. Okay, it's like shit, man. And one of the most common ones here, I know I've said that a lot, but it's time for bed. That one is sort of still used for me today. That's such a lie, because my parents always come in, they're like, alright, you gotta go to sleep and, you know, like finish up or whatever, right? And an hour later, I'm still doing it and they don't say anything, and then finally they ask me like 2 or 3 times, and then I actually go to bed. Like, it's never like the first time. I don't know about you guys, but that one seemed to be really common. Now this one is eating chocolate causes acne. Not just chocolate, but any sweets in general, soda and all that. This one's actually not true. I don't know. Damn it, I should have the scientific thing of why not true, but my parents usually say this. My dad usually says this a lot. You know, don't eat like chocolate or soda or all that. Don't eat too much of it, because it's, you know, it's gonna give you acne. And I guess it's not true, but that's just something that parents say. I guess they do say that a lot, at least for me. So yeah. And this one's sort of a myth, but it is also something parents say. If you go outside with wet hair, you're gonna catch a cold. Now, this is actually scientifically proven that it's not, obviously, it's not like, you know, if you go into cold air, then you're gonna catch a cold. No, it's like the bacteria that is in the cold air. So, technically, I think that it's like sort of the same thing. I mean, yeah, you're not getting, you know, you're not getting sick by the bacteria. I mean, you're not getting sick by the cold air. You're getting sick by the bacteria on the cold air, but obviously, you know. I mean, I think that one's just kind of self-explanatory. Fucking thunder in my commentary, leave me alone. Sorry, it's thunder here, but yeah. So I mean, that one does. My dad does say that a lot. You know, like, oh, don't come out of the shower, don't, you know, go outside with your hair wet, because, you know, you'll catch a cold. But I mean, I don't know. Supposedly that's not true. So yeah. Now, my parents never told me this, because I mean, obviously I've heard of this before, but they've never really, you know, told me this, just because it's not true. Swimming after eating causes cramps. I know that a lot. That's like a common myth and something that parents say, like, oh, don't go to the beach or whatever after you just ate your sandwich. Actually, I think my mom did say that once to me. But I don't really remember as that being something that they said a lot. But again, these are just in general. So I don't know if your parents say that a lot, or when you were little, you know, eating, you know, you're supposed to wait 30 minutes after. Nah, I think that's just like bullshit. But that has been proven that doesn't really matter, you know. And the next one is cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis. This is one of the biggest myths, but my dad always used to say this to me, that if you crack your knuckles too much, you're gonna get arthritis, or your knuckles are gonna be fucked up in the future and all that. And it's actually not true. I knew that. I already knew this was not true, but yeah, if you search it up, it's actually not true. So go ahead and keep cracking knuckles. I don't crack my knuckles. I only crack my back and like my knees sometimes, but I don't really crack my knuckles just because I don't like the sound of it and stuff. But I know a lot of people and a lot of my friends in my old school used to crack their knuckles, and it annoyed me. But yeah, so you're safe. You do not get arthritis from that. Do not listen to your parents. Number 9, watching too much TV will damage your eyesight. This one hasn't been told to me because I don't really watch TV, but it has been told to my sister. My parents always used to say this, like, oh, don't look too close to the TV, or don't play to, oh, actually, I get it for games, or, you know, it's the same thing, TV, games, anything with the screen, you know, electronic screen, basically, is what parents say, like, oh, don't do it, it'll damage your eyesight. And I actually thought that this does damage your eyesight. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, gaming for long hours does fuck up your eyes, because they make gaming glasses for that. I don't know if it's different from TV, but I mean, I guess it's not true. I mean, I guess I'm wrong, but yeah, I guess it's one of the lies. And the most common little kid one, I guess, if you keep making that face, it'll freeze that way. You know, like if you're making like a stupid face, or you like pull out your ears or whatever. I always remember my mom's like, don't pull out your ears, they're gonna get stuck like that or whatever, it's gonna look ugly. I'm like, and I'm like, oh crap, no, I can't do that. You know, I always believed in that when I was a kid, but now I'm like, yeah, that's obviously not true. I mean, you can put your face anywhere. I mean, maybe, you know, if you squish your nose for like 30 minutes straight on a side, it's gonna be a little bent, but then you just put it back into place, you know? I mean, it's not gonna be stuck like that forever, obviously, but that's just one of the things. So that is it for this video, guys. I try to keep it short, but it's really hard because 10 of them. I'll try to speed run through, you know, the other topic stuff, so make sure you guys comment down any topics, top 10 or something, or just a random topic. And thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!